Alrighty then, folks. Hello then. Welcome back to some more of that journey to Jowbrow. So for a long time, my apparently the D-pad on my Xbox 360 controller had been fucked up, and I hadn't really noticed because I never actually use the D-pad. But I actually went and fixed it by buying the parts online, which was a giant pain in the ass. But I actually switched over to a DS4 or a DualShock 4 now. So the controller should look a little bit less janky because it's semi the controller that this was designed for, but still going to be a little bit weird. But it's time to go fight Garma, I think. Either that or Rumble Raw. I can't remember which one was first.
Suffered heavy damage in an attack by a battalion led by Garma Zabi, son of Dagwin Zabi, the sovereign of Zeon. Having withstood the onslaught, the White Base rendezvoused with the supply squadron led by Lieutenant Matilda Ajan for repairs and provisions. Lieutenant Matilda took some of the wounded and refugees aboard her ship. The White Base was ordered to proceed westward with its remaining crew, but was given no escort. Lieutenant Matilda, I'm puzzled. Why aren't there new orders from HQ for our ship and crew?
I'm not sure, but General Revel says if the White Base can fight as a battle cruiser, then it's no different than a fully commissioned ship. The Federation forces are experiencing some very tough times. Take heart. When it seems there's no hope, don't forget that there are people out there who have not abandoned you.
Ms. Matilda.
Without your fighting skills with Gundam, I'm sure my supply plane would have been destroyed. Thank you. I believe you may be a psychic.
Not me.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Stand by for orbital correction.
Char, please inform me once you spot the Trojan horse or the mobile suit. I'll destroy them with the Gao.
I'll do exactly as you requested.
Good luck to you, Char.
And may the glory of victory be yours. If we can get through this, we'll enter Federation-controlled airspace. But it looks like the enemy has set up a defense line, too. The White Base will conceal itself in the dome, then wait for a chance to attack the bulk of the enemy's main forces. Amuro, you'll attack the enemy mobile suits with the Gundam and act as a decoy until we've completed our preparations.
Understood.
I'm counting on you. Ryu and Hayato, stand by in the gun tank. Kai, stand by in the gun cannon. We'll wait for a chance to attack the enemy's main forces, then wipe them out in a concentrated attack.
Okay, all or nothing. Let's give it a shot.
I just hope we don't get blown to smithereens before we get our chance.
Alright, it seems we're finally done with best dialogue ever corner. You know, the I'm puzzled, the talk about psychics, and then that Garma Char discussion that literally wasn't pointless. Like, you could have cut that out, that whole line, and, you know, it would have been fine. Whatever. Then again, I do think psychic is an ample description for new types. So basically what they can do. Yeah, so we gotta shoot down some mobile suits, then some Gaos. Then I think we have to duel Char again. Then after we duel Char, Garma should die.
Garma's fate.
Just gotta be real good. By real good, I mean we need to, you know, not get horribly murdered by a couple of Zakus with Etox.
Somehow, deliberately misleading my own soldiers doesn't sit well with me.
Yeah, it's you generally tend to care for the people you fight with. Also, I want to point out that their eyes are red, not pink. I'm very disappointed.
Amuro, the enemy mobile suits have dropped. We're relying on you.
Roger. Launch!
I wonder why he keeps yelling lunch. It's not like XO or anything. He's just saying lunch. Oh, dude. Did you see that? There was like a... You could like see the eye flash in the distance. That was so cool. And it tells us where it is on the map. Still, the eye flashing was cool. Oh, it actually did lock on. We haven't seen Char yet. I'm assuming that's the one that's blowing up, and then is that Char? Oh, okay. No, it's just a normal Zaku as well. See, it's coming towards us. Now, if somebody wants to tell me actually how to use head Vulcans, I would be very appreciative, because I can't figure it out to save my life. Also wasted a little bit too many shots there. Oh, okay, there is a Zaku there. I was like, wait, those are DOPS. If you guys are having problems with DOPS, that's your problem.
That isn't their main force either? Understood. I'm going to intercept it.
Well, I mean, Kai is just standing there. You're just asking me what I was doing. Is Char over here? I also took a bunch of damage from that Zaku exploding. Okay, yeah, Char is right here. You can tell by the 06S. Char's the one to the right. This is the standard Zaku. I knew you were there. I just couldn't find you. Takes about 8 shots to kill him, it looks like. Alright. So it's time to fart Charu. He also has a bazooka, it looks like. Because he just shot me in the leg with it. Or in the legs. So I don't think... I think it actually hit me in the crotch, but... Oh, you asshole. Is there a way we can charge too? Oh my god. He's got my strat down, or I just shoot like at the perfect interval so you can't do anything. Thank you. Dude would not die.
That white mobile suit seems to be attempting to lure us out into the open. Which means the Trojan horse must be right behind us. I get it. That's a pretty good strategy. Dharma, the mobile suit is running away. The Trojan horse should be right up ahead. Hurry!
Okay.
Oh, so I explained in MS Saga why that stuff is blinking out. Alright, we need to turn around.
Do my best. I just don't get it. Where did you disappear to, Char?
Okay. I explained in MS Saga why that stuff blinks like crazy, but basically it's because they actually placed on the texture a flat texture on top of it, not a part of the new text. Like, they didn't put a full texture on there. They put, like, another model on top of the model and textured that. So what's happening is it doesn't know where to place itself, and it's dropping out. Or it's clipping through the one behind it. Because how PCSX does it is they scale up The texture, so like if it's 4 pixels wide, they make it 8 pixels, or in my case, like 32 pixels. And also, I thought the battle would have ended by now. I'm also walking backwards more than I meant to. I guess I got caught or something. I don't know. Oh, okay. I can lock onto them. I just couldn't figure it out for some reason. No.
All hands, concentrate your firepower on the enemy planes. Fire!
It seems you're making good use of Gundam's abilities. You're gaining confidence.
I mean, I did score an A on my first battle, but whatever. I blame Char for being a dick. And being tactically a genius, but being a dick. Sure. Yeah, that was my horribly explained reasoning for bad textures.
Hey, Garma, do you read me? Blame this on the misfortune of your birth. Don't take it personally. Thank your father.
Char, you double-crossed me! I'll ram the Gao into the Trojan horse. I am a son of the Zabi family. I'll go in glory. And long live the Principality of Zeon!
After finally escaping Zeon-controlled territory, we again rendezvoused with Lieutenant Matilda's supply squadron. A state funeral for Garma Zabi was held in the Principality of Zeon, and the proceedings were broadcast to the world. The speech given by Giran Zabi, the Zeon Force's supreme commander, made it clear how threatening the Zeons could be with the Zabi family as dictators.
We have lost a hero to our glorious noble cause, but does this foreshadow our defeat? No, it is a beginning. It has been over 50 years since the elite of Earth, consumed by greed, took control of the Earth Federation. We want our freedom. Never forget how the Federation has trampled us again and again.
The Principality of Zeon, we've had an arduous fight to achieve freedom. Our struggle is sacred, our cause divine. My beloved brother Garma Zabi was sacrificed. I ask you why?
Because he was spoiled.
For the moment, the war is at a stalemate. Perhaps many of you have become complacent.
Garma has left us so that you would open your eyes to the crisis that threatens us. This is only the beginning of our war. Rise, our people, rise! Take your sorrow and turn it into anger. Zeon thirsts for the strength of its people. Hail Zeon!
Hail Zeon! Hail Zeon! Hail Zeon!
Nonsense! He's trying to turn the Zabi family into a world dictatorship.
Dictatorship.
I do suggest you look up the Andrew WK version of that speech. It is real good. Yeah, in Garen's greed, Garma can actually survive that somehow. And, you know, take over New York and become a...
Enemy base up ahead. It's a small-scale frontline station with little strategic value, but it's too late for us to turn around and avoid it now. Fortunately, we haven't been spotted yet. The White Base will hold its position here. We'll stage an attack on the enemy with the Gundam, gun cannon, and gun tank. Obliterate the base.
Hey, it's a nice change of pace to be on the offensive.
I'll say we're always on the receiving end of attacks.
Since it's a fortress we're up against, the best strategy is to go in with the gun tank first, and we'll give it cover.
You're right. If any enemy mobile suits get involved, I'll have trouble fighting them in the gun tank. How about Amuro and Kai providing backup, Mr. Bright? That okay with you?
Sure, Ryu. It's your call.
Right. Then that's that.
We're fighting fucking Wappas. Holy shit. You know it. You know what it sounds like. Perfect chance to not use the vastly superior beam rifle and use a bazooka. We could also use the Gundam or the Hyper Hammer, which I would find hilarious, but I will get myself killed with. I'm assured of it. I don't even know it gives us this option. Like, nothing's gonna change. Maybe at some point we'll have the core booster, but that's about it. Yeah, they have freaking Wappas. Wappas are basically a nerdy version of a motorcycle. Like, it's a hovercraft with a, like, I think it was a M60 mounted on the top or something like that.
Okay, commence operation.
Roger, you got it.
Aw.
Moving ahead.
They use the same animation that the Zaku uses with the bazooka. Oh, okay. Okay, now it's fine, but they had like under his arm which looked really weird. Yeah, so we gotta destroy all these targets. They have some Magellas, a Zaku, like a standard Zaku. Probably doesn't even have a Heat Hawk, so we can get in close pretty easily. Some Magellan attack tanks. We've already dealt with those before. Yeah. Oh, and a Lugan. Lugans are basically radar planes. They are not very effective. But they're cheap, so, I mean, like, why not use them kind of thing? Oh, okay. This would be the perfect stage for the beam rifle, but oh well. Well, they're aware of our presence now. That's fine. Sorry, I'm trying to not use the map all the time, but I have been. I'm doing the basics. I have this, like, map that breaks canon completely. Okay, so if you don't know, Minovsky particles were fairly common at this time, and it prevents something like a map from being effective at all. So this is the Oldsmobile Army without actually being the Oldsmobile Army. These are... These are Zaku ones. They're basically used for, like, 2 weeks into the war and then gotten rid of because the Zaku 2 is vastly superior. Also need to remember not to go on enemies when they explode, but what's the fun in that, you know? That's what I was trying to do. See that gun up there? I want to target that thing. Oh, I'm reloading. I'm more surprised that these guns are on a 360 swivel. Usually fixed defenses like that are only on like 120 arc. Let's hide behind those radar dishes Oh, we actually do have to destroy them. Let's say the radar dishes we don't have to destroy. God damn it, I want the other gun, thank you. I don't know how to use Head Vulcan, so that sounded like a great idea. It really wasn't, but whatever. Okay, if they're having problems with Wappas, I'm gonna be pissed. The freaking guys with machine guns on top. Yeah, they're all Wappas. I'll figure them out. I'll go take out these Magellans and go hit that Zaku. Twofer. That was a misclick. Oh, they actually have Heat Hawks in this one. Charu? Or are we finding a mobile armor? Adzom, maybe? Oh no, this...
So, that's the white mobile suit that I've heard so much about? Gather all the data on the mobile suit.
I thought the Rumble Roll stuff was in Africa, not in Vladivostok. That's no Zaku, boy. Yeah, I knew about the Heat Hawk. So that is the MS-07 Gauf. It has an electric whip called the Heat Hawk, or not a Heat Hawk, Heat Shoto. God, I can't think of the term right now, but it has basically an electric whip that overheats its opponents. And a heat sword. Though it looks to be more of a buster sword in this game. Not that that isn't badass and one of my favorite DOMs, but... And I think we're actually fighting Zaku J's, because they have the leg missile pods. But according to this, we're only fighting C's. He says here comes the bad guys, but neither of them have taken damage yet, so I don't believe him. Oh, I've actually taken a lot of damage from the unknown. Also shot a missile behind me there. Whatever. See, now here, if I knew Rumble Roll was coming, I would have brought the Hyper Hammer and it would have been fine. But I didn't. I had no idea. Also, don't know where he went. I'm a big fan of reckless jumps. Yay, he said it.
Not bad, Gundam.
I took out his shield.
Haman, we're pulling back.
That would be
What's that?
Zanzibar attack carrier?
Or maybe he just spared us.
I would have killed him eventually.
You did great out there, Amuro. With you and the Gundam on our side, the Federation can win this war.
I'm pretty sure it was all the kills that got me all the points because I shouldn't have done that good. But that was a Zanzibar attack carrier, which can carry up to 6 mobile suits. Also, what he was talking about was Hammond Crowley, who, you know, is his lover / the person he lives with, who Tomino created the character exclusively because he thought it was scandalous that two unmarried people were living together. And this was in the 80s. So, you know, Japan is Japan. Well, in 1979, but whatever. Anyway, folks, that'll be that. If you enjoyed the episode, you should like. If you didn't, you should dislike. We'll be back for more either after this or next week. I'm not sure how that schedule's going. But anyway, good night, folks.